Hello. Now, I've been over this before, but it's always worth reminding of people of the commands the Royal Navy had. Now, in January of this year, I was focusing on events in Tsingtao, which is up in this area, in the China station. It's talking about how the impact of things going on with Japan were causing a threat of war beginning there in January. We're of course now talking about River Plate 80, and that's taking place mostly in this area, but occasionally flushing into the East Indies. We'll then be talking about, again, Asamaru 80, which actually takes place up in this area again. And then finally, Altmark 80, which is the first one back here. What's the point I'm trying to make? We are not in a new global era. The global era has been around for a long time. This is the 1939 map. This is what's going on. The Royal Navy. This is the 1939 map. This is what's going on. The Royal Navy are dealing with incidents over here. They're fighting a war which is started off, it's called a European war, but it's taking place maybe in this area on land, but it's all the way around here at sea and over here at sea, because the Asamaru incident involves German merchant seamen trying to get back to Germany via a Japanese freighter. So that's all the way over here, and actually starts off in here because they board the Japanese freighter in America and then come across and get intercepted in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. The Royal Navy has fun. So, this is what's going on around the world. The moment you start having naval forces involved, the moment any war involves naval forces, it becomes global. By definition, because they can just seep around. The sea is not like the land. You cannot draw a line on it and go, you shall not pass. Not unless you're prepared to start sinking ships and have the forces there to sink ships the moment they do. If you cannot blanket, search and monitor the sea, they shall not pass doesn't work. It's just too big. So, if you cannot blanket, search and monitor the sea, they shall not pass doesn't work. It's just too big. So your only way of, especially in peacetime, of keeping an eye on things is having a presence to watch things. This is why the Royal Navy had cruisers dotted all around the world. It had ships all around the world. It has a carrier and cruisers over in the Far East, in China Station. It has more cruisers in the East Indies Station. It has more cruisers thanks to Australia and New Zealand in this area, along with destroyers. It has aircraft carriers in this command and in the Mediterranean, ready to surge wherever they need around the world. Battleships, again, concentrated, large in these areas. It's worked out where it needs to be to get the forces to where it needs to be. It's not going to be quick. They know resupplying Singapore is going to take ages. Getting to Hong Kong, even way is going to be even longer. But they can get the forces where they need to in the world. So when you have got a radar, a surface radar, coming south, operating down this area, it is automatically engaging with forces all around it, watching it. And it is a global war. Hence, a global command structure. Hope that helps.